You require something?
By all means.
Yes?
What is it?
You require something?
Preparations, is it? You may depend on me.
Yes?
Preparations, is it?
Oh?
Me? Was there something? Right. Right then.
As you wish.
To arms, then.
Where to fight?
Count me in. It's time.
Power thrust.
That's the way.
This is the end!
You're strong, indeed. But will it be enough, I wonder? If you are determined to know our true nature, then join us inside. Assuming your courage holds, that is.
I do find myself growing fond of you. Rather than foes, mayhap we might be friends. But come, let us continue this within. Do not keep me waiting now.
Do they think there's some sort of game? Damn them.
Scarce had Delacroix and Wiglaf awakened than they were felled. 'Tis a passing shame.
Do not worry over it. So long as our sight exists and desire rules men's hearts, more shall awaken.
But not necessarily in the manner we require, as happened with Scorpio.
That may be so with the young heretic and his companions. Despite possessing our sight, they are resistant to the allure. Our stones, however, shall serve as intended. Even as we speak, one now rests in the hands of its new host. Ere long, he will become one of us. His lust for power guarantees it.
Then all that remains is the revival of the Angel of Blood. Once the creator of the Orosite has descended, our ranks will burgeon in this world awash with desire. Do we have a suitable host?
The girl is the chosen. Of this I am certain. The Virgo stone once held by the Savior made its intentions known to me. Now we need only find the way to the necrohole, where his soul rests, bound to the angel.
He is here.
We've drawn him into our web. What would you now have us do with him?
Ah, Ramza. How long you kept us waiting? We have a score to settle from Rio Varnes.
Have care, Elmdor, he is a worthy foe. Underestimate him and you will fall like the others.
Fear not. This will be all business. I will strike him down and reclaim the stones. You've matters of far greater import. You must find the gate to the necrohole.
Be at ease. I will not disappoint you.
Well, 'twould not do to keep our guest waiting. Let us be about it.
What is it? As you wish.
As you command.
Understood.
Sure thing. It's time.
How good of you to come here, Ramza. In recognition of your courage, I would make you a proposal. If you would but relinquish the Orosite you carry, I shall allow you to walk away. There need not be further bloodshed. What say you?
You think I would even entertain such a proposal? You mock me. Once I've dealt with you, I will see to Fulmarv. Your wicked schemes are at an end.
My, such confidence. You have grown bold indeed. But have you the bite to match your bark? Come then. Prove your words are not mere bravado. My stone is yours, if you've the strength to claim it.
A dead man stands before me. I thought you slain, Marquis.
As I did you, Count Orlando. You were supposedly executed soon after you murdered Duke Goltana.
'Tis a tale of the High Confessor's spinning, as my lord ought already to be aware.
I see Ramza has told you all. In that case, let us cast aside the pomp and pretense. I must say, Cid, I have longed to cross swords with you. Not in genteel contest, but in true and savage battle.
A fitting diversion for we who have taken our final bow. I will show you the swordsmanship that has earned me my epithet.
Wither. Very good.
That's the way.
Shadows.
Going all out.
You've got some bite.
That a staunch comrade should turn foeman. Fate is cruel indeed.
Among those who served the Black Line, none did so with more honor or loyalty than you, Cid. You were wasted on our fool of a liege lord. You alone spared a thought for the people.
The same might be said of you, Messam. I've known you for a good and compassionate man.
Alas, my conviction has changed, together with my mission, and both now conflict with yours. All that I was, I have forsaken.
Your time is up!
As I thought.
So much left undone. Not to be scoffed at. Power thrumming in sky.
I cannot die here.
Is one's conviction so easily abandoned? One's mission so soon replaced? Well, regardless of what it is you now seek, it must not come at the cost of innocent lives.
One cannot change the world with idealisms. Only with power can we assert a new order.
Order through force? Is that how you envisage peace? If such is your ambition, then mine is to stop you. I shall put an end to your march.
You may certainly try. Let us see if your ideals have any meaning here.
Carefully now.
You are strong. More than I can overcome. As much as it galls me, there is no denying that. I await you in the Undercroft. There is no more fitting a place for us to settle this.
I care not where. You'll not elude me again. Very well.
As you command.
Very well. Understood.
Sure thing. At the ready. Marquis Elmdor, I know not what has befallen you, but it matters no longer. For you are no longer a man. Using the power of the Auracite, you are become a Lucavi. I need no other reason to strike you down. Whatever the cost, I will rid the world of your evil.
That too is a desire, no different from that of all men. When your life's flame gutters, do you think you can resist being consumed by it? Every deed left undone, every failure, every regret will give rise to desires that call the darkness. And when it answers, what would your most fervent desire invoke, I wonder? Mayhap you will experience a miracle akin to that which saw your friend rise again. But in all likelihood, you will become one of us. For there is no man in whom darkness does not reside. Do you see them? The souls of the tormented. In life, they too bore darkness in their hearts. And now they serve it. What say you, Ramza? Will you not join them? Within, embrace it now, and thus, ere dying, join my legion of undeath.
The Marquis is made a demon. What devilry is this?
My move.
The Auracite transformed Marquis Elmdor into this abomination.
It did. The stones harbor great magics, and they have the ability to manifest one's deepest desire. Well and good if a desire is noble, but those faced with death amidst battle are wont to wish for one thing above all else: power. So it was with Weegraf. He was ignorant of the Auracite's secret until it answered him at death's door, and its darkness consumed him. turning him into a Lucavi. I can only assume the same fate befell Marquis Elmdor and Cardinal Delacroix as well. Your brother Isolud learned of this foul truth and died fighting it.
That he should have stood against such evil. He was brave indeed. I see now that you speak the truth, Ramza. But there is one thing I would yet know, though I fear to ask. If Wiegraf only learned the truth of the stones on the brink of death, what of my father? What knowledge has he of this?
I tried to tell you earlier, but...
Such irony that ones born into power should stridently disparage its pursuit. For seeking power, our kind you do condemn. Yet power is that which paves the path to peace. For want of it, our kingdom knew defeat. The vanquisher from vanquished it divides, and from it, order does in turn arise.
You who wield demonic power would speak of order. Peace that is begotten by such is no peace at all. My brother believed in the cause and served faithfully, but you fiends slaughtered him as if he were less than livestock. The way his body was torn apart, whatever monstrosity did the deed clearly reveled in the carnage it wrought. Ramza is right. In your pursuit of power, you have been consumed by darkness and twisted into abominations.
Meliadul, the seed of Falmar's loins, alike with sire, passing glib you are. A secret unto you I shall reveal, from where this stone did come into my hand. Upon me 'twas bestowed by your lord father, and now the name of he who slew your brother. Again, it was Lord Falmar did the deed.
You shall have no mercy. Ramza, forgive me for treating you as a heretic. From the first you tried to tell me the truth, but I refused to listen. I'm truly sorry.
Any would struggle to believe such a far-fetched tale. I might have done the same in your place. So let us leave it in the past, and fight as comrades now. Together, we will avenge Isolud. Yes.
So this is a Lucavi of legend. I had not wanted to believe such dread creatures were real.
Cardinal Delacroix and Wiegraf were among them, and 'twould seem Lord Falmar as well.
So this is what becomes of they who succumb to the Zodiac Stone's offer of power. A pitiable fate.
Indeed, they are the true enemy, and we must stop them at all costs.
I see now. It was in order to fight this evil that I survived to join Barbaneth's son. Now then. my divine will on it.
I am ready.
To behold your grotesque form, none would believe you were ever hailed as the Silver Prince. Far has that hero fallen.
No longer am I Elmdor, mortal man. As the Death Seraph, power great I wield. Beyond your comprehension lies this power. Alas, for in you lies potential vast, the strength to transcend me, and more besides.
In so befouling your soul for power, what is it that you hope to achieve?
To cleanse this world corrupt and all remake. The weak, those such as you, must needs be purged.
Now then. Thrumming in.
This bodes ill.
Thus force change upon the world is madness. The innocent will die, and you'll beget naught but destruction and chaos.
A pretext spun in fear of truth, no more. As feeble mortal, perish here you shall.
I fight in the name of justice for the good of the people. I will neither yield nor fall to your vile kind.
Then come, and bring your justice now to bear, your futile cause to be revealed as such.
My turn. Good.
Such insolence.
There. I can't.
Death beckon you.
That's the way.
Crawling dark that curse the heavens. Seize you purgatory's flame. Fledger! Death and you.
Yes. Good. It'll take more than that.
Such insolence.
I cannot. No good.
Such insolence.
I must.
Such insolence. Crawling dark.
I want to live.
Yes. You're finished.
Whence comes this power?
Seems I've improved.
unheard. Forgive me, Volmarv. Hope with you now rests.
My mind reels to think such terrible power lay concealed within this tiny crystal. I was led to believe that the Church sought the stone solely to bring to life the legend of the Zodiac Braves. Yet the Marquis and others used their power to become Lucavi, and they thought it justified. The mere notion fills me with dread. These are not the miracles of legend, but the gravest evil.
The truth was kept well guarded, from you and Isolde alike. Even Wiegraf knew naught until he lay near death. Like as not, Lord Volmarv bestows the stones without revealing their secret. It is only when the bearer has struck a pact and risen as a Lucavi that he brings them into the fold. Which leads me to wonder, how many have thus joined him?
What is it that they seek? That my father seeks?
I cannot see their ends. If we are to judge from the massacre at Riovanes, they possess power enough already to drive an army to its knees. Yet still they do not use it, or even flaunt it openly. There must be a reason, and that reason is our answer.
Surely they stay their hands for something. The tales depict the Lucavi as irrepressibly savage beings, who cannot be felled by men.
Indeed, they do not appear to be the undying demons of which the legends speak.
Legends are but stories, I suppose, embellished with each retelling. After centuries, who is to know how much has been changed?
Lord Volmarv refrains from using his power to wreak wanton destruction, instead preferring to operate in the shadows towards some unknown goal. And as he succumbed, Marquis Elmdor spoke of salvation for souls who yearn for power. But what salvation could the Lucavi possibly have to offer?
The selfsame power bestowed by the Auracite, to wield which is to become Lucavi. My father entrusted me with this, the Sagittarius Stone. It seems he saw me as a candidate for his demonic horde. To learn how wrong I've been about everything, I feel an utter fool. Ramza, I entrust the Auracite to you. I no longer have need of it. But in return, I ask a favor. Take me with you. It is my duty to stop my father.
Your aid would be most welcome, Meliador. Let us journey together.
Wherever my father may be at present, he will eventually return to our headquarters in Molond. That is where we must go. But ere we set forth, there is something important I must mention. At my father's orders, the Capricorn Stone has been delivered to someone who I can only assume is another candidate. Your brother, Count Dicedog.
What? My brother?
I must find the truth.
disappeared. Search the Eastern Hall. He was injured when he sprung his cell. He couldn't have run far.
Oren! What's happened? You're bleeding!
Your Majesty, there is something I must tell you.
You mustn't speak.
I beg you, hear my words. 'Twas not Count Orlando who murdered Duke Goltana. The man found dead beside the Duke was an impostor planted to frame my father. My father had been imprisoned here on charges of treason. But he fled with Ramza Beowulf ere the killing took place. He fights now to frustrate the High Confessor's plot.
I did not think the Count a man who would plot up rebellion.
The door won't open! Queen Avelia, are you safe? Please open the door, Your Majesty!
But if not your father, then who? Why go to such lengths to frame him?
It was...
Your Majesty, has he harmed you?
We found him! He's in here!
Leave us. My lord? Stand up, turn, and walk back through the door.
But, Lord Commander,
It was not a request.
As you command, my lord.
I beg you, hurt him no further.
This is a foolish thing you've done, Oren.
Traitor! You have no right to speak to me!
You act as though you did not wish for what I did. Look around you. Do you see any earnest tears? You were not alone in praying for the demise of that blustering oaf. Far more rejoiced than not, in fact. I even made your father out for dead. You should thank me. No one pursues a man known slain.
I am in no mood for japes.
Why would you do such a thing, Delita?
I told you, didn't I? I worked to see you made a queen for true.
Naught you do is for true. You wish only to use me like the rest.
You do not trust me. You trust me or you don't, Avelia. Which is it?
I want to trust you. I do. But it is not such an easy thing.
Return to your chambers. I would have words with Oren.
Please do not hurt him.
I won't. You have my word.
What I meant to do is done. I only sought to clear my father's name. Go on. Just make it quick.
Stop your whimpering. I do not mean to kill you. That would be a waste.
What use could you possibly see in me?
your loyal service.
Again, you jape! I would die before I bent my knee in your service.
No. No, you would not. As was the will of the Black Lion, I am going to bring down the northern sky. And when that sky falls, the land of Ivalice will again be made level. Then I build a new kingdom for Avelia. The High Confessor will face judgment as well, of course. I am not the Church's hound.
Are you mad?
Far from it. You know what I do is right. It is undeniable. Undeniable. A common-born squire takes the reins of a knightly order and leads a wayward kingdom from the midst of chaos. The masses yearn for a hero. I give them what they wish.
Using aught and all to forge your legend. Even me.
Is that so wrong? What? Do you mean to kill me? I know full well the High Confessor himself sent you, Valmafra. Your orders are to kill me at the first sign of betrayal, no? Do it then. Stab me with that dagger. What's the matter? You need only plunge the blade into my heart. If you will not, then do not blame me for this.
It's just over here.
Beg pardons, my lord, I cannot keep your pace.
Lord Father, I need you to take a look at something over here. Catch.
Oh?
Can you tell me the name of that mushroom?
Of course. It's moss fungus, my lord. Poisonous stuff. Not the deadliest, but not something you'd want in your stew either. It gets you in the end.
So I hear.
Do you think we should be getting back now, my lord?
What has you so terrified?
Don't you know, my lord? Moss fungus grows only on corpses. And, well, they say it's a bad omen to find it growing on a family grave. The house falls as the cap rises, or so they say.
On your way then.
Oh! Huh. Kind thanks, my lord.
Your fee is promised. The rest should help you forget what you've seen.
Forget what?
Lord Brother.
Yes?
Right.
Me?
Yes?
By all means.
What is it?
What?
All right.
What is it? You have need of me? Very well.
Very well.
Preparations, is it?
Preparations? Preparations? Yes? What is it? Oh, a mere artist, though I may be. Oh?
Welcome. Rumours, eh? Anything else up? That's the spirit. Will that be okay?
Looking for aught in particular, you're in safe hands with me. This is all enough. This is what you want. This is another. May I have aught catch your eye? Are you happy? Are you happy, Penny? May I buy?
No guards. Zalbarg's chocobo. Passing strange.
Ready and willing.
Ever ready.
Understood.
I will do my part.
No turning back.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Zalbarg? This is madness.
After what you've done, you think yourself fit to lead our house?
But that business with the Duke? Larg was long dead ere my dagger found its mark. Think, brother. He was a weak man who relied on others to fight where he could not. More fool he for starting a war he could not stomach. Do you not agree?
Our liege lord's murder bothers me not half so much as our father's. Duke Larg's dying words. I could scarce believe my ears, but there was no mistaking what he said. Why, Dystag? Why?
What are you saying? I know naught of this.
Do not deny it! You poisoned him like some craven! How could you kill your own father?
Count Dystag! Lord Zalbarg! What in the world are you doing?
Zalbarg is taken with some madness. Seize him! Seize him at once!
Lord brother!
Zalbarg!
Ramza, forgive me. It is all as you've said. Dystag murdered our father and enkindled this war. Yet still not satisfied, he used the ensuing chaos to slay the Duke as well, all to feed his own ambition. He has sullied our name, brought scorn upon our house. He must be made to pay.
What? Dystag murdered father?
You fools. Why will you not follow where I lead? Why do you turn against me? The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. The crown once held such power, but no more. See how fate has brought it low. Full oft has history seen a great house rise to rule in place of an enfeebled crown. That is how the Atkasha dynasty itself came to be. And what house is greater now than ours? It is only right that we should wield our power and seize the reins of Ivalice.
You have forgotten the words of our Lord Father. Those possessed of power must be righteous of heart, elsewise they are unfit to wield the sword. Guided by that belief, House Beowulf has upheld the peace, protecting the lives and livelihoods of the common folk. Thus have we endured for generations. But you, Lord Brother, you strive only to sate your lust for power. You are no Beowulf.
Righteous of heart. I die of shame to hear such words from my own lips. Such lofty ideals cannot rule a people. For you to lecture me thus, you have plainly forgotten your place. Who has earned you the right to wield your sword of justice, to be hailed as a hero? Is it not I? I, who have dirtied my hands to keep yours clean. All that you are, you owe to me. You ought to be on your knees thanking me. Yet here you stand in judgment. Now then. Very well. Know your place!
Dice Dog! I struggle to believe this of you, brother. Our father was good to us. Why did you kill him? Tell me.
Ramza, you are a stubborn one to still be alive.
Does it gall you that I live and breathe? Do you despise me so?
Despise? What puerile thinking is this? I base not my decisions on likes and dislikes. That is why you remain a child. A man judges with his head, not his heart. Whether something is useful or no is all that matters. And illegitimate as you are, I had no use for you from the first.
What? Is that the way of it with father, then? You killed him because he had ceased to be useful. My turn. No luck.
What shields the flesh shields not the mind. Your weakness plain to see. Crush armor! Now break!
Save your words, Ramza. Our brother hears them not. He has made his excuses, but his are crimes beyond forgiveness. Only punishment remains, and it falls to us to deliver it.
Excuses? I have no need for excuses. You speak of crimes, but I've done naught wrong. Done naught that is aberrant for men. What choices I made were so that we might survive in this savage world. If living were a sin, why did the gods create us? Man is a covetous creature that murders his own kind for the mere pleasure of it. That is simply our nature. We are compelled to take from one another and kill to that end. If such were a sin, 'tis the gods who are at fault.
We at least know this man's true nature, Ramza. To justify his actions, he weaves sophistry and deceives even himself. 'Tis pathetic beyond words. To think, I once held our brother in the highest esteem. But now I see he is lower than the lowest beast. He cannot be suffered to stain the Beowulf name any longer!
He will not, Zalbarg. My own hands I too shall sully.
For House Beowulf!
Damn it!
Do my eyes betray me? Can it truly be you, Count Orlando?
It has been a while, Lord Dicedog. Lest you worry, I am no ghost, as my beating heart will attest.
But why have you come? Seek you vengeance for Duke Galtana?
I involve myself no more in this war. I simply lend my aid to Ramza now.
You have cast your lot with him. That is tantamount to making an enemy of the entire kingdom. I know not wherefore a renowned hero would join my disappointment of a brother in opposing me, but 'tis the height of folly.
Mock me, if that is your wont, but the smile will soon fade from your lips. Long in the tooth though I may be, you'll not find me a feeble opponent.
This bodes ill. Yes.
The battle is out! Count Orlando, glad am I to see you hale and whole. The charge of Duke Galtana's murder was indeed false, then.
Lord Zalbarg, would that we could have met in happier circumstances. As for the charge, I'm beyond worrying about it. The moment I failed to stop the war, I had sensed that such a turn was inevitable. Henceforth, my son shall protect the people in my stead, or give his life in the trying.
For duty, you are prepared to cast aside life and reputation both. Nay, truer to say you have already done so. I too now stake my all to restore honor to House Beowulf. I pray you bear witness.
You and Ramza are indeed Barbaneth's sons. I doubt not that he looks down with pride.
Your words do me great honor, my lord. I beg you, take care of Ramza. I cannot fall here. Swift as wind you slip time's grasp. Flit now hither and yon. Haste! Trust in yourself.
The fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment blade! Enough!
Damn it all.
I am ready.
I cannot fall here.
I cannot fail.
My path is clear. What shields the flesh shields not the mind.
7. This is the end!
No. You've ruined everything. My painstakingly wrought plan, all undone. All the sacrifice and sordidness, only to die here. What? Who calls to me? Power. Yes. Power to realize my desire.
What? What is this abomination? It cannot be my brother. It cannot!
So this is what it is to be a god. My foolish brothers, heed you well these words. By my hand, Barbaneth, our sire, was slain. Our house was long the kingdom's loyal sword, until this war gave us the chance to rule. Alas, a sword he would have us remain, a tool to be discarded when it breaks. To suffer such a fate I would refuse. My mind, a dagger keen left out to rust. So father of his duty I relieved. No sword yet wrought can parry poison's kiss. But you, Zalbag, have earned no subtle death. The price for bearing steel you now shall pay. And on the base-born whelp my gaze now falls. Your screams I shall delight in as you die.
With purpose.
Come on. Good.
I will do my utmost.
So you too cried out for power, and in so doing played into their hands.
When faced with light, you too would do the same. To save our house, you now would lay me low, but such a feat begs power beyond your grasp, without which naught of worth can be achieved.
Cardinal Delacroix and Marquis Elmdor uttered like words, and neither were long for this world. The Lucavi are far from invincible. This power you lord far from absolute. Yet in your lust you sought it, and now you have slain Zalbarg.
'Twas his and your betrayal forced my hand. Your hounding that which brought us to this pass. For power I cried, Lucavi I became, because you wretches chose to interfere!
I shall prove my worth.
One step at a time.
By divine...
Night-winged worm, our fury join, your searing starfire unleash! Bahamut! Heinous your deeds!
That you would lay the blame at our feet is shameless, but it matters little now. You are become chaos made manifest. Left alive, you will visit only destruction upon the land.
In words so bold this feeble child does speak, for strength to stop me, wanting though he is.
Do not underestimate me. For the honor of Knight Gallant Barbaneth Beowulf and Commander Devout Zalbarg Beowulf. In the name of Her Majesty Queen Avelia, and for the peace of the kingdom, I will lay you low.
Rebellious, they spawn filth. Consign your all, I shall to nothingness. Your flesh, your soul, your name, naught shall remain.
This bodes ill. It worked.
Absurd.
I can still fight.
Down with you!
Such power at my command. Still surpassed by mortal man. A curse upon you, Ramsar!
Dystag. Zalbog. In the end, our enemies got what they sought. House Beowulf has fallen, and with it the northern sky. But if I can expunge the heretic's brand and clear my name, then perhaps... No, 'twould not be right to lead our house now. I will but bear the name Beowulf, whatever may come. No more looking back. I have work to do. I must stop Folmarv. Alma, please be safe. I will find you. This I swear.